Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at finding the sum of an infinite sequence. How we know that it's an infinite sequence is it tells us to find the sum. And notice it doesn't tell us how many numbers, and there's a dot, dot, dot. So we know that that right there means we're finding the whole sum. Now there's two different ways of doing this. One is with this first one, we notice that the ratio we're multiplying by 4. That means the numbers keep on getting larger and larger. So the sum of this sequence is infinite, and that's our answer. Now, when the ratio is less than 1, so in this case, the ratio is 1/2, whenever our ratio is less than 1, then what we're going to do is we're going to use the infinite formula. So we're going to go sum of an infinite is equal to, our first term is 80, over 1 minus 1/2. And that right there would be 80 over 1/2, which is not 40. That would be 80 divided by 2. Remember, keep, change, flip. We're changing the 1/2 to 2 over 1. So that means the sum of an infinite would be 160. And then for letter C, we see that our common ratio, if we're looking at this, it's dividing by a fourth. So once again, a fourth is less than 1. So we're going to go the sum of an infinite is equal to 64 over 1 minus a fourth. 1 minus a fourth is 3/4, so that would be 64 over 3/4. Once again, keep, change, flip. So that means that it's 64 over 1 times 4 over 3. And that would be 256 over 3. Now, example 2, this is a review of just what we've done before, and I just wanted to show you, notice that it says 10 terms. So it looks identical to the first example, but with this one right here, we're finding specifically 10 terms. So we have to decide, is it arithmetic or geometric? For this first one, we notice that it's going up by 3, by adding 3. So that means that it is the sum of an arithmetic. So we're going to go 10 over 2, 2 times 5, plus we have 10 minus 1, and our common difference is 3. So we have 10, we have 9 times 3, which is 27. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And when I add the 10 plus 27, that would be 37 times 5. That right there would be 185. For the second one, notice that it's being multiplied by 5, so that means that it's geometric. So I'm going to use the geometric sum formula. Once again, it's not infinite because they're saying how many terms that it is. So our first term is 2, and then 1 minus the common ratio, which is 5, raised to the 10th, over, and then it's 1 minus 5. And that right there is 4,882,000 and 812.